We're talking artificial intelligence this morning because impersonation scams in the U.S. continue to rise. And it gets scary because scammers are even using AI to make it sound like a real loved one of yours is in trouble so the scammers can get money. So we wanted to break it down a little further. MoDev founder and tech expert Pete Erickson back with us to talk about how to protect yourself. Pete, good morning.
Good morning, Steve. Thanks for having me back.
This is a scary one. It's a new twist on an age-old scam, right? And in the older days, and by older days I mean like a decade ago, somebody might call and they might have a child, pretend like they're somebody's grandchild, and be like, "Grandma, you know," and you can't tell who the kid is because they're hysterical. "Somebody's got me. I need money. I'm in trouble. Give me the money." And then they panic. They give the money. The scammers win. There's a little different twist, and it's scary because they're using artificial intelligence to actually use the voice of your own loved one to convince you that that person is in trouble, even though they're not. It's scary.
Voice cloning technology is here, and it's readily available to anybody that wants to go online and sign up for an account, put a recording of their voice in, or the voice of a loved one, and then they can put in text that basically sounds just like that person. I've tried these tools, and yeah, it's pretty amazing what can happen now.
So, Pete, for the scammers, those who are using this technology in the bad way, how much of a sample do they need to create this environment and where they can essentially be convincing enough so that you think your real loved one is in trouble?
And that's what's really changing, Steve, is just even a year ago, they needed quite a big sample to actually get a pretty realistic sounding voice. But as the technologies get better, you only need seconds, 10, 15, 20 seconds of recorded audio. And, the scammers, they're doing these are called virtual kidnappings. They're able to enact a virtual kidnapping because they have what sounds like the voice of a loved one, a child, a grandchild, or a spouse.
So when they're taking the voices, just so we understand how this is working with the technology, are they lifting it from videos that we are posting of ourselves, and then they're taking our voice? And the second part to the question, Pete, are they using, like if I'm saying right now, "Pete Erickson, you're the greatest person in the world," are they going to lift that clip and can only use "Pete Erickson, you're the greatest person in the world," or can they just use the tone of my voice to have me say different words?
First off, that's a true statement. But no, secondly, they can use that voice to create anything. They can, they can set up a distress call. It could sound like somebody, your loved one. Pete Erickson's calling you and telling you, "I'm in trouble. I need help. I've been kidnapped. You need to wire the money." Anything can come out, So that's what's happening now is, AI is able to mimic the voice of any of us, and then say whatever needs to be said. And that's what the scammers are doing. Is, you're right, it's an age-old trick, but it's using the latest in technology. And you're right, Steve, people post on social media, whether it's TikTok or Facebook or Twitter, you name it, they post their voices or recordings of their kids. So people can lift those recordings and create, synthetic voices out of them.
So, Pete, I know, listen, you're the tech expert. You're not, the solving the scams expert. But is there anything that we can do? Because it doesn't look like we're going to limit our interactions on social media, right? People are still going to post videos. They're still going to post themselves online. Can we do anything?
Unfortunately, I would say that, do be thoughtful about, what you're posting online, certainly, especially regarding your children. But the advice of the FBI for these types of scams, and this is going to be really hard for parents out there, especially, is first off, you not panic. You actually have time on your side, so you can start to figure out, solve the mystery, if you will, while they're on the phone. Keep them on the phone. Take time. Tell them you need to write everything down. Call loved ones. Access your loved ones via social media if you can. Message them. Find out their identity. Or if you have Find My Friends, see if you can see where they are, to just give yourself the peace of mind that, yes, this is in fact a scam. And then what you want to do is report it to your local authorities or even the FBI, because they're really trying to track down these criminals and these criminal networks that are doing these scams now more and more every day. So it's certainly something we all need to be aware of.
No doubt about it. All right, Pete, last thing for you on the bigger picture when it comes to AI, and we've talked about just how technology just expands in leaps and bounds. One of the things that we're seeing now is, and we're seeing this more with celebrities, right? People are putting the fake videos up and they're making it look like you're watching a celebrity doing something that they probably would not do in real life, but it sure looks that way to the uninformed eye. Where are we going with this? What do you think happens in the next year or so?
Well, there's going to be more and more tools that can tell you whether or not something is artificial intelligence or reality. And those, it's very subtle, but the tools are, are going to be an important part of this. So, authentication of content, whether it's a term paper that was written by ChatGPT or a synthetic human that looks like they're doing something that, they wouldn't normally do. There are tools that are available now to let us know whether or not something's authentic. That's going to be a big part of this, Steve.
All right. Well, tech policing tech, but hopefully, in this case, it'll turn out for the best. Pete, I appreciate you breaking down some of the concerns that are out there, certainly when it comes to the more nefarious uses of the modern technology. Thank you, Pete. All right, Holly, we'll get back to you. Some scary stuff. I mean, we love tech for good things, but got to be careful of the bad, too.